Alright guys, so I'm back with another amazing video. We are making a New York style cheesecake. Blueberry cherry topping and strawberry topping. Guys, you already know this was a 10 out of 10 and I'd cook it again. You guys are going to get my live reaction to this real briefly and we're going to get into it. Got that strawberry. Oh man, that's very good. Jeez. All right guys, let's go ahead and go for this blue cherry. Man, so good. Man, I love cheesecake so much. Alright guys, well if you watched my reaction, I like it. But let's go ahead and talk about these ingredients. We have sour cream, we have sugar, we have cream cheese, lemon, eggs, butter, salt, cornstarch. And again, we're going to go through those. So again, we have sour cream, lemon, we have some eggs, 4 eggs and 1 egg yolk. We have some cornstarch and salt. We also have 3 packs of graham crackers, brown sugar, butter, and salt. We're going to be using 4 chunks of cream cheese, 32 ounces. We have that vanilla bean paste, crucial, and we have some white sugar. This is pretty much it, guys. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so I wrapped my springform pan. Alright guys, so next we're going to go ahead and crush up these graham crackers. Now I will tell you guys, this is the most tedious thing that I've baked. It took me a while. This took about 30 minutes. That's because I chose not to use a blender. Alright guys, so after all of that time, you can see I eventually got it finely grinded up. This is a consistency. Now we're going to go in with that brown sugar, and we're going to go ahead and go in with that melted butter, guys. And the next thing we're going to do is add that salt. That's going to help to enhance the flavor. Alright guys, so if you have a spatula or anything, you want to just mix this in there and pat it down. This should feel like wet sand. And guys, after about 5 minutes or so, it should start to mold. If you've ever bought like sand for your kids or anything like that, that little play sand, this is exactly what it should feel like, guys. So for me, it's not as firm as I want it, so I'm going to go ahead and go in with a little bit more butter and you guys will see exactly what I'm talking about. So I went ahead and added a little bit more butter and we're going to go ahead and go back in here and mix this up. So this took another few minutes or so, and guys, as you can see, it's really firm. This is the consistency that I'm looking for. Alright, now the next thing we're going to do, guys, we're going to put this in that springform pan. I went ahead and sprayed the pan with some cooking grease, and we're just going to take a glass cup or anything. We're just going to mash this down in here. We want to make sure it's evenly all through the pan. Now I'm using a lot of graham crackers because I want the crust to come up to size. If you don't want that, guys, just use as much as you want. Use as much or just as little. If you don't like the crust coming up to the sides, don't use so much. Alright guys, and as you guys can see, this is exactly what I was doing. That's why I did 3 packs of graham crackers, because I wanted that crust to come up on the sides just like this, guys. Bake it on 350 for 10 minutes. Alright, so while that's working on that, we're going to go ahead and blend up this cream cheese. So the majority of the time we're going to be blending, we're going to do it on low. However, for the cream cheese, you can do medium or high because we need to break it up. So yes, when blending up that cream cheese and sugar, you can go from medium to medium high consistency because we want it all evenly coated. Alright guys, and make sure you scrape the sides of those pans and continue to blend it up, guys. It should be whipped and creamy. This is exactly what we're looking for. Excellent consistency. Now we're going to go ahead and go in with that cornstarch. If you don't have cornstarch, you can use flour, all-purpose flour. But for this recipe, I think cornstarch works better. So, and again, guys, I'm going in with that spatula and I'm just scraping the sides. And now we're going to get into these eggs. Now I'm going to tell you guys a mistake I made right here. I cracked all of these eggs in this cheesecake. You should do them one by one. So one egg, blend, another egg, blend, another egg, blend, and as you see, I have my egg yolk blend. 5 eggs in total, 4 eggs, 1 egg yolk. But when I noticed that I did it, I still did them one by one, and I made sure that I blended on low because I don't want any bubbles in my mixture. If I have bubbles, my cake is gonna crack. So guys, as you can see, although I added all of my eggs at once, I made sure that I'm blending this on low and as steady as I can, and I don't want any bubbles. Now I'm gonna go in with our sour cream. If you don't have sour cream, Greek yogurt works perfect. Plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt. This is it, guys. Now we're gonna go ahead and zest 1 lemon. If you wanna use lemon juice, you can do that, but I'm just using a zest. Now the secret ingredient, guys, is vanilla bean paste. This stuff was a 10 out of 10. You can actually see the beans in it. Just look at that, guys. You can already tell this is gonna be something amazing. Wow. So I just want to blend a little bit and then take my spatula and go in there and swirl it around. A little creamy custard consistency. Alright guys, and like I said, I'm just swirling it around in there. I don't want to blend it up too much because I don't want bubbles, but I want to make sure I get everything nice and blended. Now, after I had my crust baking for 10 minutes on 350, we're going to go ahead and pour this custard mixture right in here, guys. And boy, when I tell you guys, I love doing this part. When you do something for the first time and it turns out great, it's just something about it. And I truly enjoyed it. Cheesecakes is one of my favorite desserts. If not my favorite dessert, I don't make it because it's expensive. Now make sure to shake those sides, guys, as I'm doing in this instance like you see. That's going to make sure to release or get rid of any potential air bubbles that may be at the bottom. You'll see what I'm doing. Pick it up and drop it, just like that. That's going to help to release it but make it even. And get that spatula or anything and just smooth it out at the top, guys. And this thing is about to go in the oven for about 1 hour and 25 minutes on 325. If you don't want it dark like it's going to be, do it at 300. But before we do that, guys, we got to do this water bath. Yes, we want to do a water bath. So all I did was just boil some water. This is about 1 gallon of water, half a gallon of water. You want to put it in a big pan, and then you want to sit your cheesecake in that pan of water. Or you can put your cheesecake in the water. But guys, after about 1 hour and 25 minutes, just look at this beauty. And guys, this is a 10 out of 10. One tip I forgot to mention, guys, when the cake finished baking, open the oven slightly and let it cool for 1 hour, then take it out and let it cool for 4 to 5 hours before you refrigerate it. But guys, this is after it was refrigerated overnight. That's preferably the time frame. And just look how this thing just releases, guys. Just look at that release. Slide it on out, guys. Woo! Man, oh man. Man, oh man. Guys, let's cut into this baby. I just want to, man, I wish you guys can taste it. Look how that knife just glide right on through that cake. Oh my gosh. Go ahead and do that other cut. Glide down. Cut. Smooth like butter. Man, wish you guys could taste it. I'm so sorry. And I got my little plastic cake knife because I did not want to mess anything up. But I'll give you guys a close-up because I love you guys. Team Level Up, you know what we do. But just look at that cake. Look at that beautiful cake, guys. So again, this is a 10 out of 10. I'd cook it again. You guys know what to do. If you like this type of content, please remember to like, share, subscribe. And as always, we turn common food into world class. Let's level up, and please look forward to my next video. Thanks for watching.